I somehow got messed up. I put this rear end together and I got my torque values wrong on this rear end, and I didn't get it tight enough, didn't know it. Run the son of a buck for about 50 hours, and a stick got up in here and jammed it right there. Look at that. There's a chunk of gasket missing because the only reason it happens because the son of a buck was too loose to start with. So now I got that issue. I'm gonna have to, probably just jack it up, pull that son of a buck loose from the other side, and silicone and slide it back together, or whatever. Just whatever to get it sealed up. I just screwed up with my torque values. Son of a buck. All of it, the dadgum. That pump we put on there, daggum front seal's blowed out of it. Did I ever tell you guys I love a Cummins? So now this son of a buck, this pickup motor, son of a buck done blowed out the front there. So I got to pull that son of a buck back off, and old boy said, the bit of news though, the old boy said the pump I pulled off and sent to him, the metering unit was bad. And it wasn't giving no fuel, and that's why I couldn't get the rig started. So my parts changing mission did turn out to be okay. He said that thing wouldn't have ran. He said that metering unit bad. I guess this solenoid here meters how much fuel it's a giving, and it just wasn't giving no fuel. It was bad. But this one ran 50 hours and the front blowed out of it, so whatever. Well, I'm gonna pull that son of a buck off, and it is muddier than all Hades here. Larry's sitting there in the new Larry mobile. What a day. Yep, all the way down. At least it fell all the way out to the ground. Mitchell? This really aggravates me. Thought it's been doing so good too. The daggone rear end of the thing aggravates me, because I'm gonna have to pull that back. But I expected a little repeat business, being my first time of doing it by myself. But I'll tell you what, it's working really good. The brakes work really good. They're quiet, they're smooth. I just screwed up on tightening that housing up. And don't get me wrong, I ain't trying to dog Cummins. I think they're a good motor. I just don't think they're good for our application, because there's dirt, grime. Look at all the contamination I got right here. You know, I think they're just economical price or good power. And we'll say this, if you do it in this application, make sure it's 24 volt and not 12. 12 volt ain't enough to start them. Aggravating cuss. These John Deere motors, you can just put dirt, leaves, and everything else in them. They run just fine. Not a problem. This thing here, though, it's a temperamental son of a buck. Come on, Mitchell. Would I forget one? Come here, you. Come on. What's ailing you? What ails you, driver? That O-ring's sticky in there. I thought I lubed up around it. I'll just leave it set here in case we get any weather tonight. It's ready to pull out now. Son of a buck. I told him, I said, everybody gives me a hard time for not having a GoPro. And these guys are professional. They're the big shots. I said, you use what you're comfortable with. If you're good on your iPhone, use your iPhone. So they got me lined up. They said, get that. And this sucker is nice. Just throw it in your dinner bucket. Anytime I need it, sitting right there in my dinner bucket. As long as I don't eat it, we're good.
Okay, we'll start at the beginning, from the root to the fruit. What is wrong with that picture? Whoops, look at that factory. And it ain't even Canadian. What's the date on it? H18. Do the math. Some whack job just put it in there and cockeyed. Anyhow, we got the power probe. And we light up the fuel pump that's new. Okay. Yes, fuel pump works. Okay, so that's confirmed. Well, now that it works, what else do we have going on here? Let's go off on a tangent. What's wrong with that picture? Huh. Huh. Did somebody put the valve cover gasket on wrong? Duh. Look at that splooge. Okay, that would be the bird that put the head gasket on. We ain't going there. Probably uses a gallon a day. And the guy that just put the exhaust on. Look at that hole. He didn't see it. Okay. So anyway, we're on a no start fuel pump. Fuel transfer pump. So I called my friend from Ideal Lease. Known him since it's 3 years old. Ain't got no reason to lie to me. He says, Tony, I'll see you on Thanksgiving. It's got a 10 amp fuse. There it is. Fuel transfer. And a relay. Okay, so let's do the math. We go up and we see that jackass Tony blew the fuse checking it. So I put a new fuse in and I start looking for the relay. Duh, what's wrong? What's wrong with that? No relay. It never worked. Nobody confirmed the repair. So I went out to a wreck that's identical to this, and I found a relay. Let me see if my retard ass can get in here. Okay. Pull it up a little bit. Any day now. Put it in too good, OCD. And we turn on the key, and what was missing in there? I put in a transfer pump. They changed the fuel guy, and the fuel tank don't get full. So the one side's always full because you have a good fuel guide. Now you don't have a good fuel guide. Oh, what does that say? Can't read it. Damn it. Anyway, got 12 volts. 12 volts. Red light, blue light, green light. Why you can't read that? It says 12 volts. Anyhow, got 12 volts. Got ground. 12 volts, ground. All the way around. Works perfect. Hey, what was wrong with this tub? Yeah, it ran out of fuel. And yeah, nobody months ago ever confirmed the repair. that worked on its own. So, bang, 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 bang. Go to the bank. And there you go. I'm going to guess that that's spluing oil hell out. Let's get a good picture of that. That's a classic.